はい、待って NFL22 フランチャイズモード、ニューヨークジャッツでやっております。今回は Week10、相手はバッファロービルズになります。AFC イーストの同地区対決ということで、バッファローは5勝3敗で今、首位を行っております。ジェッツ3勝5敗で今3位で、追っているという状況です。直接対決で、この試合、勝つと負けるではかなり、差が出るかなと思いますね。この試合勝てば、星1つの差になりますし、負けてしまうとちょっと、星3つ開くのでかなり差が出てくるので、ちょっと地区優勝も難しくなってくるかなというところですね。はい、早速試合に行きたいと思います。ゲームレベルオールマッテンでやっております。ちょっとスライダーの調整は、しております。はい、ということで、ウィーク10まで来ましたけども、なかなか、厳しい試合も多くてですね、ちょっときついんですけども、トレードや、あと、FA で選手を入れ替えたりしてますので、かなりレベルは上がってきてるかなと思いますね。あとは、ランゲームがちょっとまだ出せていないので、そこが出るかどうかですね。もう少しランプレーが前に進むようになれば、もっといい成績出るんじゃないかなと思いますね。で、ライニングバックはマイケル・カーターとケビン・ウィリアムズですね。
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to
バッ
try
ファロ
to
ービー
ride
ルズ
that
は
home crowd and that
2000
wave
年
of
フール
emotion
今
to
シ
a
ーズン
victory in this one.
非常にいい
Meanwhile, for
で
the
すね。
visiting Bills, they come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
で今年はスーパーボールまで狙える。去年ももう十分強かったですけど、今年も十分スーパーボール狙えるチームを持ってるような気がしますね。はい、それでは、キックオフになります。
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Bills for their first goal offense, led by their Pro Bowl quarterback. Now in his 4th season, it's Josh Allen.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Allen now on first down. That's caught by his tight end Dawson Knox.
相手のドーソン・ノックスなんですね。ブリッツ入れましたけど、ブリッツ入ったサイドの相手のに投げましたね。
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
抜かれてる。ここはビーズリーですね。
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another big
いきな
play
りもう
as they get
32
20
ヤードライン
on
に
that
来ましたね。
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well.
惜しいですね。ナイスカットしました。ステフォン・ディックスですね。今、ジェッツはこれだけ今、怪我人が出ていますけど、今年もシーズンアウトにしてますね。
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen. Throwing for his
こう
running
シングレ
back.
タ
He's
リー
got
の
it complete.
だ
They
っ
do
て
get a couple,
いう
but they'll
の
be
パ
left
ス
staring
で
at a
です
third and
ね
eight
今。
coming up. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's got it
あ
complete to
ステファニックなパスでしたけど、今のは
Well, this is going to depend on
残り
the
ましたね、
spot,
1ヤー
but
ド。
it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or
こ
so short.
こ
They get
来ます
7
ね。
there, but it brings up
調子悪
4.
い。
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here
シ
too.
ングレタリー
Just
で
on the
すね。
outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. Operating from the red zone now. Allen
あー、ここは
looking left side, and it's
シングレ
complete.
タリー。
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football,
ジ
that
ャ
could be
ックモスです
pinpoint.
ね。
So I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Moss once more.
こ
And
のジャ
not
ックモ
able
ス
to
壊
break
せました
away
ね。
this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
あ、インターセプト。
This is going to be intercepted.
ここ惜しいですね。ナイスに行かせてみましたね。
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Jets about set to go on offense, led by their rookie quarterback from 2021, the second
クォーターバ
overall
ックは
pick,
ザック・ウィルソン
Zach
です。
Wilson out of BYU.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Throwing over the
あ、イ
middle,
ンコン
and
プリートですか。
incomplete.
Looked like he had an
もう
opportunity
落
for a
球
big
しま
play
した
across the
ね。
middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
After the incompletion,
今の
here's
が痛
second
い
and
ですね。
10 from the 20. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right, and he wisely will throw that one away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson.
ああ、ウィルソンのミスロ
So
ー
it
にな
doesn't
りま
look
し
like
た
they're going to be
ね。
able to build
今、
off the turnover.
完
Well,
全
the
に焼き
defense
ました
certainly
け
did
ど。
its part. It got him the football. But you're exactly right. It looks
あ
like they
あ、
have
ス
to
リーア
put
ンダー
this
とか
one
来
away.
ましたね。せっ
And
か
it's
くの
not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing
タ
the
ーンオーバー
momentum
か
with
ら
the defensive play?
から
Yeah,
の攻
and they
撃だっ
had
た
all
んで
that
の
momentum after
ス
getting
リ
the
ーアンダ
football
ーで
now
すか。
zapped right back in the other direction. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. Brushing off defenders. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know, I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen.
Nice to get away, and down he goes. Matthew シンドフットボールチームがそれぞれチェックしたディフェンスタックルですね。
Despite him being sacked 4 times, they might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your own line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On 2nd and a yard, Allen. Finding a safety valve here, that's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
またゴールまで来ましたね。
They run here with Singletary. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd and goal, Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Touchdown, Bills. Devin Singletary with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
いやー、プレーは崩れてるんですよね。
Opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put him to good use on that one.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The rookie Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to go to work once more. Play action. Now Wilson. Caught here by Griffin. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll run for the first time with Michael Carter. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson. It's complete to Brown, right side.
ここはタイプのブラウンですね。
Well, this defense for the Bills, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carter.
マイケル・カーター、ここは出ましたね、少し。
8
ヤード。これで第1クォーターが終了です。7対0、バッファローのリードですね。
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Now it's Wilson.
決まりましたね、パスが。
And he's out of bounds.
回転6ロフトへのパスですね。オフェンスラインが頑張りましたね。
Because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
On 1st down, Carter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's the ex-Florida Gator, Lamichael Pirine. Able to get a couple here. Stop it right around the 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's Pirine.
取りましたね。同点です。1点差ですね。ポイントは2タッチアウトとなって同点になりますね。
And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. On 3rd down and short, and everything well executed. He not only gets the 1st down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action yet. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. 5-3 their record at the halfway point, and you have to imagine that there are folks saying, "Hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team."
I do think though that they're working against them, and number 1, the schedule that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number 2, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. They got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Allen to the veteran Sanders for the Buffalo 1st. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And Beasley with it over the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. Get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen, there goes a deep ball. End zone.
どうだこの辺使ってしまいましたね。カバー。
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Going deep for Diggs.
こ抜かれてる。
7-yard line, the catch is made.
ここは抜かれましたね。
DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
前のパスでも全てでしたね。
his 9th on the year, and the Bills have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to...
This is
intercepted.
Levi Wallace with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Allen, he hits Beasley right side. Allen to Beasley, 1st down Buffalo. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to the zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
何ですかね、フラッグ。ジョシュアレン今、シングレタリー、PR タッチ。
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On 4th down, on is the former Dolphin Matt Hawk to punt for Buffalo, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
22 yards there, a first down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's a give to Carter. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Griffin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation. Let him sneak his way across. Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught inside 5. Touchdown, New York. Elijah Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and bounce back, take his team downfield, and throw a touchdown pass.
50秒ですね。
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one
今のところ首位のバッファローと今互角に渡り合ってるので、なんかしびれる試合になるかもしれないですね。ただ、さっきインターセプトしましたけども、ミスなく行きたいですね。ターンオーバーがちょっと一番多いですね、やっぱり。
Looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early
tackle? He's got room to run. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 30. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards and moves the sticks. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up. Feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, is starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big
これ
passes.
2ミニッツですね。
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first
ちょっ
down.
とはケアす
Time to
る
give some
よう
credit
な
to the
カ
big
バーには
fellas,
し
the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes. Because you got
そ
to
れで
give
も
the
やっぱり
receiver time to work all the way
調子悪い
across
の
the
さすが
field.
ですね。
That time be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good,
ああ、
accurate
落として
throw.
きた。
Thank you, guys.
And he's going to
ち
get
ょっと
this
時間与えるともう
inside
全
the
然
30.
止まんないです
Another
ね。
nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now Allen again.
あ、ファンブルしてる。わあ、これ大きい。
Jets have recovered.
わあ、これ大きいですね。ターンオーバー。やっぱりターンオーバーやると、こ
He
ういう
has
ふう
been
に
a
なりますよ
workhorse for them in
ね。ま
this
あ、ここはでも
game,
ただ、
and ball security hasn't been an
こ
issue
こはちょっと、
until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it,
フィー
when
ド
he's
ゴ
going
ー
to
ル
carry
取
the
りたい
ball
です
that
ね。
many times,
1
he
分で
becomes
タイム
more
アウ
and
ト
more
3
of
回あ
a
りますの
target for
で、
the defense,
十
knowing that
分、
he's going to be the primary guy.
得
They'll
点
just
チャンス
send
ありま
more
す
and more
ね。
players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball
ああ、
free.
ここはかわしてれば。
After a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
大ジャムがですね、タイムアウトですね。
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one is
オーバースロー。
Certainly
う
no
わ
lack
ー、
of
今、
aggressiveness here.
ワイ
They
ドオ
were
ープンになって
hoping
ました
for the
ね。
whole run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they
いや
figure
ー、
they can at
今
least
の
get
は
into
痛
field
い
goal
な。
range with a completion.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and
フィー
10.
ドオレンジまで行きたいですね。
Again, Wilson.
あ
This
ー、ここ
throw
にコンビですね。
incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
From the gun on third down, Wilson.
ああ、これダメだ。
Is incomplete.
う
Well,
わ
when you get a tight end who can
ー、
run,
して
you
ない。
got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of
いやー、井口さ
bounds.
んも要所要所で、
The Bills come to the line to
ですかね、
start their next
こ
drive.
ただ
And
っ
they
て
will
いう
not
ところ
really
か
have
つは、ま
time
あ
to
ちょ
do
っ
much
と
of
そう、
anything. 15 seconds, all that
その
remains
精度が
before
まだちょっと甘いん
halftime.
ですよね。
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now
残り
whistles
3
and a
秒、
timeout
メ
with
リメ
3
リで
seconds
す
left in
ね。
the first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And incomplete on the deep ball.
これ前半が終了です。14対14の同点ということで、になりましたね。これのスナップ回数がもう全然違いますね。ということで前半終了になります。